It may have taken more than 4 years, but the overhaul of Jamaica's road safety legislation has finally received parliamentary approval. The new legislation, which is to be signed into law by Governor General Sir Patrick Allen, outlaws the use of handheld devices by drivers and provides more severe penalties for speeding, the no wearing of seatbelts, and other traffic offenses. In addition, the revised law makes it clear that the Island Traffic Authority is the entity responsible for the regulation and control of traffic on the nation's roadways. Transport Minister Robert Montague stated that the bill will now go to the Senate for the final time. He explained one aspect of the bill, highlighting the 16-point proposal for drivers of public passenger vehicles.
The driver also. You have a driver who is driving, he has accumulated points. There are some drivers on Redhills Road, who have 400-500 tickets, and they are allowed to renew their driver's license. This bill will correct that. You will have a situation where a driver accumulates hundreds of tickets and he still applies for a badge and gets the badge. But once now you link the databases, the Transport Authority will be seeing his record and therefore can deny the badge. And that is why we are saying if in the time when he has a badge, he has accumulated more than 10 points, the Transport Authority automatically will suspend that badge. And he ought not to be driving in the public passenger industry without a badge.
The Transport Minister outlined the next process for the bill.
The next step is to have the Land Transport Inspectorate or Authority. We will be merging the Transport Authority, the Island Traffic Authority, anything to do with land, to merging those. So we are getting there so that we are making giant steps and crafting breaking new ground in the legal realm.
Under the proposed new legislation, fines have been increased for several offenses. Heavy penalties have been included for a range of breaches, like driving without a license or permit, which attracts a fine of $40,000. There is a fine of $20,000 for driving without motor vehicle insurance coverage. In the meantime, opposition spokesman on finance Mark Golding is recommending future changes.
We are saying that in relation to ticketable offenses, which are the subject of electronic surveillance capture, it is not only the offender who is liable criminally, but the owner of the vehicle. This is a novelty, or certainly an innovation in our law in relation to road traffic, and I think it is an important step towards greater accountability for how drivers behave on the road. I, in fact, would like us to consider at some point soon that principle and whether it should be extended.
Mr. Golding wants the law to hold vehicle owners more accountable, especially when traffic offenses are committed.
The economics of a lot of the privately owned component of the public transportation system often involves commercial arrangements whereby vehicles are owned by investors who buy vehicles to make a return, and they have drivers who drive for them. And often the way in which those drivers are remunerated is in a way that a return has to be made for the owner first before the driver gets a return. And it encourages the kind of driving that we have on the road. And we have a system with the Island Traffic Authority and the Transport Authority where there is no effective mechanism for ensuring that the owner of the vehicle is held accountable for the performance of that vehicle on the road.
The amended road traffic bill was first proposed in 2014 and placed before a joint select committee of Parliament for review. Kimberly Broderick, Frontline News.